Hey folks, how y'all doing tonight? Yeah, we're running a little late.
Sorry,
But
there was an accident. We got traffic.
I'm Todd from Rat Stash. This is my lovely wife Renee, and for those of you who have not met him yet, it's Sam.
Hey, good evening.
Retire Inspired has joined us
Sam.
here in the Nerd Cave of Rat Stash.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, folks. We are downstairs in the Nerd Cave.
So this is your debut of the Nerd
My
Cave,
debut
right?
in the Nerd Cave. That's
Yeah.
right.
And we get to ask Sam questions
Live interview with Sam
about his time here at
Yep.
our house.
Okay.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna step
CG's
away.
here.
Hi, CG. We had a wonderful weekend. A wonderful weekend.
Yes.
Yes.
Very busy.
Ve-
Exhausting.
Yes.
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 And a bone was broken.
Yeah.
I broke a toe.
Sometime over the weekend. Was that Friday? Thursday to Friday?
That was
Friday to
Friday,
Saturday.
early Saturday morning.
Friday, Saturday morning. Yep.
Yeah,
Broke a
the
toe.
Day before yesterday.
Yeah, broke a toe. But yeah, Todd's tired. We've been running.
We've been going.
Sam is tired.
They wore me out today.
Nonstop running.
Yep.
Yeah, just today.
Not
All
yesterday.
weekend.
Y'all didn't wear me out yesterday. I mean, I don't know why. I don't understand. Because we did a lot of walking yesterday too, didn't we?
We did. Low three.
The Three Stooges. Yeah. No.
All right. CG says hello. And then
CG,
Brent.
thanks for that kind comment you left on my page after the
Yeah.
live stream was over.
Yep. Very nice.
So Sam got here Friday night.
Friday night.
We were anxiously waiting all day for
We did,
Sam.
yes.
But Sam had some traffic troubles himself, so
Yes.
It was terrible driving here.
it is. It's been it's been weird. I don't know why, but yeah. So we've had a wonderful night Friday night. Saturday we ran around. Sunday ran around. Right?
Yeah. Yes.
You okay? You're tired.
I'm tired.
All right. Well, I'm going to step away so you guys can talk and do your interview, but I just wanted to be on here to say hello. Sam, I didn't like the green eggs and ham.
I don't know. Maybe he likes green eggs and ham.
Green eggs and ham. I think those were
First question in the interview, Sam. Do you like green eggs and ham?
Well,
I think those were
Renee,
spoiled.
Renee has been trying to associate me with
Deviled eggs.
deviled eggs all weekend.
Let's do this. There we go. And it's a little closer here. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. That's better. Now I can see who we are.
Yeah.
And oh, look,
That's my son.
Justin's here. What's
Justin.
up, buddy?
I was showing them pictures of you and your beautiful bride earlier.
Yes, absolutely. And we're sick bed again, dude. Come on, buddy. You gotta get better. Dad's coming.
Onions in your socks.
Onions in the socks.
Maybe it's better than that I'm going to take an extra day driving to get there.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, are you feeling any better at all? Silence is golden.
So why don't you talk about
All right, so let's talk about our weekend, Sam.
Okay.
You were here Friday night. You got in town about 8:30. Immediately as soon as you get in, and we're out on the road again. You get here, we hug, we exchange greetings, we talk for a little bit, and boom, on the road. We're heading up about 15 minutes away, 20 minutes away to a place called Grumpy's. Now, Grumpy's Roadhouse is a fantastic rib joint.
that
it was-
Renee introduced
And
Todd
Renee
to?
introduced her, yeah,
It was
many
well
years
worth
ago.
the traffic.
Well with traffic, yes. Can't see what I'm saying here. Todd, do you like the Batman, the Long Halloween, part 1 and 2? I've never seen it. I don't know.
The Batman, The Long Halloween, Part 1 and 2. Not familiar with it.
No, not me either. Now, with Brent thing asks, it says it's like Johnny Carson interviewing Don Rickles. Who's who?
Yeah, that's the question.
Yeah.
Brent, who's who?
But anyhow, once we had to take Sam to Grumpy's, I think he had sauce everywhere from here to here.
And on the back of my head.
Yeah. And he thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah.
So we come home back down here and we talk for a while again, and it's time for bed. So Sam, of course, heads out to his van. Why?
Because I'm a van dweller.
You're a van dweller. That's right. You have a cot in there. You have a heater in there. You have electricity in there. You are just a van life man.
Now, disclaimer: he was invited to stay in the home. We have a
Yeah,
spare
absolutely,
bedroom.
absolutely. We got a spare bedroom. It's like, Sam, you can stay in here. Like, nope, I want to stay in my van. I'm not going to argue. You want to stay in the van? By all means, go right ahead. Doors
And
open.
They
come
went
in.
out of their way to buy a bed for me to sleep on, and I
Brand new furniture and a brand new car.
so I hope that they weren't offended that I'm not sleeping in the bed.
No, we're not offended.
No,
No, we don't mind.
you're just never coming back again. No.
Yes. So Saturday morning, up
Brent
in,
says you pick.
yeah, we'll pick. I don't know. Anyhow, Saturday morning we're out and going. So first thing we're doing Saturday morning is after Renee makes a wonderful breakfast for all three of us, and we're out on the road, and we're headed to
Jacktown.
Jacktown. Now, I think we folks had you up at Jacktown a couple of years ago for a video. A good time up there. It's the Blue Mountain Antique Engine Show and Flea Market, and it was a gorgeous day for it. We had
Beautiful.
about 65, 70 degrees out, maybe even a little warmer, and Sam here got to see all the little stop and go, push pull, stop and go, one shot.
Hit and miss engines.
Hit and miss engines. I don't
Hit
know
and miss
engines.
engines.
I don't know anything about engines.
Hit
So
and miss engines and
Tractor pull.
tractor pull.
that we knew, tractor pulls.
And the sawmill.
Something wasn't going though when we were there at all.
Yes, it was.
And then we had walked through the flea market, which is huge there. And what did you think about this Jacktown?
I thought Jacktown was a great experience, getting to see the hit and miss engines, the tractor pull, and all the stuff that they had there. But y'all were saving the best for today, for yesterday.
For yesterday, that's right.
And so
The prices were high at
Jacktown's
Jacktown.
They are. They're a little
prices were high for a flea market.
Yeah, it's not a true flea market. It is, but they're just kind of set in their ways to see people that are there every time. And they usually have a lot of the same things. It's a lot of engine stuff, tools, and stuff like that. But there are other flea market people involved in there, and they come through. From there, we went.
And your ex-wife sells there.
Yes, my ex-wife sells there.
And she had fantastic prices, right?
She sure did.
Yeah.
We were buying from her because her stuff was like real $1, $2, $3
Yeah.
things, not $50 for a
She
belt
had
buckle.
good prices.
Yeah.
I bought one thing from her.
Oh, the postcard book, right?
You bought that. We bought
we
that.
bought that
The
postcard book?
tin.
The
Oh,
tin.
the tin
with
that you
the-
bought
with the
for
beads,
me. That's
yeah.
right.
Yes.
You bought that for me.
Yes.
Yeah. And then we went to a Slatington
We went
Marketplace.
to Slatington Marketplace to show them around where we have one of our stores, and it's huge inside, and we spent 2 hours there and didn't see all of it.
Let me respond to this comment real quick.
Okay.
Justin, I am looking for a place right outside of the downtown area to park at night. I don't think I want to stay in downtown Chicago at night with a van that looks like it may be full of tools. So I'm going to find a place close by where I can commute in and we can spend time together during the day, and then I go back in the evening.
There you go. Up to the suburbs.
Yeah. So I'm not quite as brave as you think I am.
So, dude, and you get 2 days to move. So that can be closer. Okay. So, come back and
So we went to Slatington
same
Marketplace.
thing. Came back home, have some dinner. Which dinner was? We actually got some good soup, and we got some crusty bread,
Hobo soup.
hobo soup. ham and bean soup, delicious, and some crusty bread. And we're sitting there watching TV, and next thing you know, I'm nodding off. Renee wakes me up. I nod off. Renee wakes me up. We look over. Sam's nodded off.
No,
We-
he was out.
Sitting straight up.
Yep.
Straight up, eyes closed.
Yep.
I'm talking to him. And all of a sudden, I'm like, he's not responding. I'm like, oh. And then next thing you know, I'm like, oh, you're asleep.
Yeah.
That was Saturday.
That was Saturday. Okay.
Sunday
Sunday,
was
We-
the Mecca of all Meccas.
that's right. We took him down to Jake's flea market. And if you guys have seen many times how big Jake's is, well, I think Sam's eyes kind of got like cartoon, like this big. The jaw hit the floor.
Yep.
We had to clean him up a little bit. And then
Yeah.
we did walk to the top of the hill.
I was doing this the whole time.
Yeah. And I think Sam had a blast while
Oh.
he was there.
Absolutely.
What do we find there for you?
Well, I think my biggest finds were those video games.
Yes.
I bought 2 consoles,
Mm-hmm.
or was it 1 console? I bought a Sega Genesis
You did?
with controllers and 3 games.
Yes.
And then I bought a whole box full of
DS games.
Nintendo DS.
Yep.
There were 2 DSs in there, a
Yes.
silver one and a pink one, I think.
Mhm.
And there was probably 30 DS games in boxes.
Mm-hmm.
They were like kids games. They weren't any,
Girls.
yeah,
right?
little girl games
Yeah.
Yeah.
like Hannah Montana and
Yeah.
Mhm.
stuff
yeah.
like that. So even if I sold those for $2 a piece, that's $60, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Still
for the
making money.
games.
Just
I
making
think
money.
honestly, I think there was probably closer to 50 in there, but
Yeah.
there's a lot.
And there was another. I went. Make a long story longer. We were shopping around, and I was like, I have spent most of the money that I brought here today to go shopping with at this one booth, and I'm thinking, how am I going to have enough cash to get me through the rest of the day? And so we got to brainstorming, and I said, why don't I go? Because the guy that I bought all the video game stuff from, he had a milk crate full of Masters of the Universe figures from the 80s and 90s. Really, I mean, these are valuable
Yeah.
because
They are.
Masters of the Universe
And
is
they were rare, weird kind of
highly sought after.
characters.
Yeah. And there was probably, 20 of them in there?
About 20,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, at least.
He wanted $80 for the milk crate full of, and it had 2 of those tigers. What do they call them?
Battle cats.
Battle
Battle
cats, yeah.
Yeah, Battle Cat there.
Battle cats with their saddles.
Mhm. Yes.
So a lot of times you find the battle cats and you don't have their saddles, but these battle cats both had their saddles.
Well,
One
it
was
was
purple.
Battle Cat and Pantera.
I think I had both of them because
Panthera.
one of them was
Panthera
Panthro.
and Battle Cat.
I
you
don't
had.
know.
Yeah.
One's the name of
Skeletor's cat.
Skeletor's cat,
And
and
then He-Man's cat.
and one of them is actually from Thundercats too. One of the names, Panthro or something like that. So
Oh.
we don't know, but it's Skeletor's mount.
Yes.
and one of them was purple and one of them was orange, I think. So I think I may have had the Pantera and the
Yeah.
Battle Cat. Anyway, so what I did was I said, listen, I'm interested in this box full of Masters of the Universe toys. How much you want for them? He says $80. So I said, okay, let me ask you this. When I was here the first time, I spent, I said, well, before I got into all that, I said, do you take PayPal? He said, yeah, as long as you do it friends and family instead of, the other way, because the other way they charge a fee
Mm-hmm.
and they charge it to the seller, not the buyer. So he said, as long as you do it like that. And I said, okay, no problem, fine. Then I got the hook, and I said, hey, when I was over here earlier, I spent $160, and I really didn't bring enough cash with me today. Would it be possible for me to get that $160 back, send it to you in PayPal with the $80 for this Masters of the Universe stuff? And he says, I don't normally do this. This is something new to me.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'll do that for you.
Well, he knew you were our friend. Like,
And
we,
and
Yeah.
these guys are celebrities over there, so
yeah.
they'll do anything for these guys.
Minor celebrities, very
Yeah.
minor.
Mike's actually very nice, man.
Yes, he is.
He's very nice, and
Yeah.
we buy a lot from him.
We do.
So
And he wouldn't have sold me that box full of DS stuff if he hadn't approached me after while we were talking.
Hmm.
But we were still talking at the table, and he walks up to me and said, "Hey, you want to get this?"
Yeah.
And so yeah, he worked a deal with me, and I got some cash back, and so I was able to have enough cash for the rest of the day.
That's good because you spend it all.
I did.
Yeah, you were having a good time there, spending.
Mm-hmm.
You were finding, but you were also finding good deals
Mm-hmm.
because after that, you also got a Wii and another game
That's right.
system after that, and
Mm-hmm.
you were finding games along the way,
Mhm.
and just
You got a train
got trained.
Yeah.
and you got military uniforms.
Yeah.
That's
And I got a circus.
and a
Oh,
circus.
and you bought a circus. Yeah.
Yes.
And that circus, I looked it up. He sold it to me for $35, and it's working.
Yes.
Lights and everything. And it the only thing that was wrong with it, the flag was broke off, and I could easily super glue that back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah.
But I looked that thing up, and it's selling for $135, $140 all day long on eBay, and I don't think I'll have any trouble selling that thing.
Probably not. Probably not
So
at all.
you think about what, $400 you said,
Mhm.
and you
I'd
think
say about $450, really.
$450, and then you think you will in turn return it to about $2,000 to $3,000.
Yeah, I would say I've got somewhere around $2,500 to $3,000 worth of inventory.
Wow.
Wow.
Yep.
And this man knows how to
Yes.
sell eBay.
So that would be another reason why I don't want to park on the streets in Chicago, Justin.
Yeah.
I've got all this stuff sitting in my front seat in the van. Of course, I am going to throw a blanket over it so that you can't really tell what's up there.
Right. Good move.
But yeah, you did really well, and at Jake's, it was fun watching someone like we take Jake's for granted because I can go every Sunday and see Jake's, so I take it for granted. But it was fun to actually see you experience it and go through it.
Yeah.
Which gives me more of a now next time I go I'm gonna appreciate it more than I normally do,
Yeah,
right?
and maybe look for different things too.
And that was the other thing too. You showed me a lot of different things to look for or what makes money, because what I think would like the military uniforms never would have thought in a
No.
million years.
Nope, didn't think about
Because
that.
we see them all the time and I pass them up. I bet you, well, you even noticed that even like when we were up at today, when we were walking around today in
Yeah,
Lancaster.
y'all pointed it out today. You guys pointed it out
Yeah,
today.
there was
Yeah.
military
Yeah.
uniforms there, and it's like I never noticed that
Yeah.
before. So
Now y'all are looking at that stuff.
Yeah. Now your son says you can bring it inside while you're here.
That will take several trips. So do you have a big wagon or something I can put it all in?
Yeah. Yes. Now, Brent has a question here. Favorite Halloween movie or TV special? I know mine.
Favorite Halloween or movie special?
Halloween movies or TV special?
Great Pumpkin.
Yeah, it's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. That's my favorite.
I got a rock. No. Mine actually is Practical Magic.
Practical Magic?
I watch that every year at Christmas time, and I also watch the Witches of Eastwick
Okay.
with
Sure.
yeah, Cher and Nicole Kidman
Kevin.
and
Somebody
Jack
else.
Nicholson.
Nicholson,
Yeah, I always like those.
Yeah.
I don't like horror movies.
I usually would catch some Hocus Pocus.
Yeah,
too.
I don't like horror movies. I did introduce the granddaughters to Halloween Town,
Did you?
and they really did like it.
That's cool.
So I did introduce them to Halloween Town,
Okay.
which is a Disney. It's a cutesy movie, Disney cutesy movie.
All right. Justin's adding into here now. Here's an interview question for Retire Inspired. In the course of testing consoles, after repairing them, would you say that you have a gaming gaming problem now?
Yes.
And what games are you addicted to?
Yeah. There's one game on PS4. I can't remember the name of it, but I started playing it, and now I'm like halfway through the quest or whatever it is,
Uh-huh.
and I can't stop playing it. I want to finish the game.
Of course. Of course you do.
So it's not listed for sale?
The game?
Yeah.
No.
Not yet. Not
Neither
yet.
is the console. And I also have some headgear to go with the PS4 that I've been messing with too, and I hadn't listed that either.
Oh no.
Some VR
Oh yeah.
virtual reality headgear.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
cool. Well, okay. Good question. All right. So Brent also agrees that the Great Pumpkin is the goat.
Greatest of all time.
Great at all time. Yep.
Yeah, I know what that means.
Okay,
I got a
okay.
rock.
There are 4 different Halloween Town movies, he says, as well. And
I only
CG,
introduced her to them to the first one.
CG says the actress that played the mother from Halloween Town has her own channel. I wrote to her on some of her live streams, and she was very kind and respectful.
Oh, nice.
So there you go.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Is The Wizard of Oz a Halloween movie?
No.
The Wicked Witch inside.
No.
What about the Flying Monkeys?
It's not a Halloween movie because it's not set for Halloween or taking place over Halloween.
Okay. Is
You,
it?
you actually don't know when it takes place. It could be a spring, could be summer, it could be fall.
But it's
just-
spookity dookity.
It is spooky dookity, but it's still not a Halloween
All
movie.
right. Well. Okay.
Okay.
And Die Hard is not a Christmas movie either.
I knew you were going to say
And
that.
what?
Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie.
Do you know what is a Christmas movie? Gremlins.
I don't know about that either.
Yeah. He got him as a Christmas present.
You did.
Then he killed the old lady because he short-circuited the Christmas lights. Then he burnt Santa Claus's costume, a uniform, outfit, whatever. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's Christmas.
Is Home Alone also a Christmas movie?
Yes.
Mm.
All right. Anyway, get back to the thing. Sunday. Keep going with Sunday.
Sunday. So after Saturday night, I was falling asleep trying to watch Svengoolie. Sunday comes around and we head out. We grab some breakfast along the way, McDonald's. You happen to enjoy that. And we head to Jake's, which we have gone over. Jake's had you spent a lot of money, had a good time, wore you down, and then we came home after Jake's.
And you took him to the storage unit.
Took him to the storage.
Todd is very
First I
tired.
met Jennifer.
Oh yeah,
First I met Jennifer.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I took you down to meet Jennifer. Vintage Dreams or I Love Dorney. She has 2 channels, so
Yeah.
Sorry guys, Todd's like tired.
Todd doesn't always
Getting
remember everything
behind
that
on
goes
the
on.
comments here.
Todd doesn't really remember everything that goes on.
So you went to
Let's hang on. Why is this not doing anything?
okay, so you took Sam over to the storage unit after you met Jennifer. And what happened over the storage unit, Sam?
I looked through more of your stuff, and
And while I was laying on the sofa, I happened to see you pulling boxes out of the van and putting them into your van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought another gaming console.
Yeah, we had one in the
Imagine that.
Huh?
I think they knew that I would buy that before they even mentioned me going over there. They knew.
To be honest with you, I forgot that was.
I kind of
there.
forgot it was there too. So,
I
but
forgot
we
that
we
was
had
there.
it sitting there. It's like,
And there
what are
was
we gonna do
something-
with it? We don't really
There
know.
was something
So.
you got brand new in the box.
There
It
was an Xbox Surge Protector that I had never seen one of those before.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna text me and tell me that you sold it for $285, and then I'm gonna kick myself.
If I sell it for something like that, I will send part of it to you guys.
And
I
you
don't-
bought it fair and square.
Yeah, you bought it fair and square.
I don't think I'll get that much for it though.
Okay, Justin says the Halloween soundtrack is phenomenal. Tippy's down here. My sister-in-law got it on vinyl. She loves it so much. Brent says, I don't consider A Wonderful Life a Christmas movie.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
What?
I don't know, Brent.
That's
Hey, Tip Tip.
that's the essence of Christmas.
It is. It is. Okay, CG says Batman Forever, the Batman versus Dracula and Batman: The Long Halloween are all favorites of mine of Halloween films. Okay, good. Justin, Gremlins 2 is one of the darkest, mind-bending films I have ever watched. I like Gremlins 2. I do.
I'm curious, what was it on Gremlins 2 that was
Yeah.
mind bending?
Yeah, what was so weird about that
I
one?
don't know. Chris, cool and common, says, "Hi guys,
Hi.
greetings to North Carolina." Chris, what are you doing in North Carolina?
What?
Chris, I got stuck in your traffic.
Yeah. Well, he's down there. He lives
He lives down here.
half an hour away from us.
Yeah, down
So
by
he's
Philly.
down there doing
Oh,
uh,
you're not from
business.
North Carolina.
No, he's from down the road here a little ways.
So after you went to the storage unit,
Came home.
we had a dinner party.
We had a dinner party. That's right. Like I said, I don't remember everything. Oh, it's going crazy here.
Sauerkraut and pork. And
Pork-
shoe-fly pie.
Pork and sauerkraut. Renee made pork and sauerkraut. Whenever Renee makes pork and sauerkraut, it is delicious.
It was good.
It is very good.
I think I've gained 15 pounds since I've been here.
I think we did. Well, that's from today too. And then no, two of them down. And it's interesting because they're down here. And then we also had some shoe fly pie that I made.
Very
We
good.
had several guests over, including Art and Stacy and Aaron and Bobby. So that was a nice time. And of course, Elmer was here. too.
Art is Renee's cousin,
Yep.
and his wife Stacy.
Yep.
And then
And Elmer is her father.
then Aaron and Bobby,
Aaron and Bobby were
who
here.
are subscribers.
They are.
And they watch us.
Hopefully they're watching. Hey guys.
And they watch us, and they came over. Well, we met them at the paper show,
We did.
and we became friends. We met them at the paper show. They told us that they've been watching us for a long time on YouTube. So we asked them if they like to go for dinner, and we went for dinner at the Brass Rail together.
Yep.
So that was nice, and we've become really good friends since. And they came over for dinner, which was nice.
Yeah, it was nice. I had a really nice time.
Yeah, and they actually really wanted to meet you, Sam.
Mm-hmm.
They asked you a lot of questions too. They were picking your brain on things.
You know, it was funny. They were talking to me, and I said, they said, "Hey, you're the guy that repairs video game consoles, aren't you?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "Have you seen my videos?" And he just nonchalantly says, "I think I saw one."
Yeah.
Yeah, so they wanted to meet you, which I thought was kind of neat. So they came over.
And then after the dinner party, we came down here and had Sam's show last night. So he got the preview for the Nerd Cave here, and tonight we are shooting live from the Nerd Cave.
Yeah, he actually did. You debut the Nerd Cave.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
So of course you're gonna see a lot more of it down here.
You know, I
'cause-
feel really special to have been able to be the first ever to film in the Nerd Cave.
Yeah, you guys are seeing a little bit behind, but wait till Todd shows the
yeah,
whole.
I'll show you around a little more
the
later
whole
on
thing.
in the show here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's catch up on the comments here quick. Justin says, also the film Goblins is more terrifying than one might expect. I don't think I've ever seen Goblins. What inspired both of you to be resellers? You probably said before, but I don't remember.
Who asked that question?
Brent,
Oh, okay.
You want to go first?
after you.
Okay. Well, what inspired me to do it is 3 years ago, I started a YouTube channel called Side Hustle Sam. And my YouTube channel was going to be about side hustles and how easy it is to make money doing side hustles. I was working full time for the state of Alabama and still had about 3 years before I was going to be able to retire. So I started looking at what I could do for side hustles, and I was already doing Airbnb at the time. So I was going to talk about Airbnb on my channel as one of the side hustles that I was doing. But I wanted to check out, I'm sorry, I'm still full. I wanted to check out other side hustles and see what other side hustles I could do on online. And so I ran across eBay and I started thinking about, reselling on eBay. And so I went to a yard sale with my wife, Carol, who has been an avid yard seller since we have known each other. I mean, we went almost 10 years in our marriage where I would poo-poo yard sales and I'd sleep in, and she'd get up every Saturday and be out there doing yard sales while I was just under the covers sleeping. And so I went out with her and started getting some items and then listing them on eBay. And, you know, once you sell an item on eBay, it's like a bug bites you and you have the fever and you cannot stop. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
And so that's how it started. And then I continued to do it as a side hustle. And then I planned my retirement for January of this year. And actually around April, I believe it is when I rebranded my channel to name it Retire Inspired. And so now I talk about things you can do in retirement. And one of those things that people are really interested in retirement are side hustles.
Yes.
Retirees want to know, how can I increase my income in retirement? That, you know, most people have a pension. Most people who are retired have Social Security. And sometimes it's enough to get them by. But, you know, having a side hustle will help them, you know, have extra income in retirement. And for some reason, retirees are really interested in that. And that makes sense to me. But I just have it in my blood now. And now I've turned into an addict. I need help. I believe that Todd and Renee are now my sponsors for Resellers Anonymous.
There you go.
And we are having meetings weekly. And I start with, my name is Sam. And I'm an addict. I'm a reseller.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But I love it. I mean, it is, someone said, well, you know, you didn't retire. You're still working. You're making money and doing eBay. And I said, that is not work.
That doesn't feel like
That
work,
is not work at all. It
No.
is so much fun to go out and find the stuff and then to research it and then list it. And once it sells, that's really, when you hear that
That's
cha-ching
like the
on your
high.
phone,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's when the adrenaline,
That's
you
the
know,
high.
gets
Kicks
Yeah.
in.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's my story.
Yeah. All right.
No.
Oh, I've been an eBay seller since 2004.
Right.
You got to
right.
start with, my name is Renee,
Oh, my name is Renee, and I am
an addict.
addicted, yes, to yard sales and flea markets.
Yes,
and
you are.
Yes, I am. But I was just doing it just nilly-willy, nothing big. And then I always just set up with yard sales or flea markets with my mom growing up. My Grammy always did yard sales, so I've been with yard sales, auctions, stuff like that all my life growing up. But then I met Todd, and Todd had a house full of stuff.
And you
And
had a house.
I
full
had a
of
house full of stuff. And we combined houses, so
We had two housefuls of stuff in one house.
So I just went one day and just put something on Marketplace and put it up for sale because we had two of this and two of that and
Yeah, we
two of
did.
this. So
We
I
did.
and then this was what
8 years ago.
2016.
8 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, 2016. When Facebook Marketplace was really hot. So
Yeah.
we would put things on and boom, it would sell. Boom, it would sell.
Yep.
Boom, it would sell. And I was like, you know what? We should start really doing this. And then we got our first store.
It was a booth,
A wall.
a wall, 4 foot wide, 8 foot tall wall over at
The Mercantile.
Mercantile. Yeah.
So we started with the wall and then we went from there. Then we went and just, you know, it's funny. We were so nervous about paying $97 for rent.
Yeah.
I didn't know if we were going to sell $97 worth of stuff. We were so afraid of it, you know? And then we went from that. Then we went to a big booth down at Fences.
Yep.
Then we went to a second booth at Fences.
And then a third booth.
Then we went to a third booth at Fences. And I'm like, wait a minute, why? We better not put all of our eggs in one basket. So we got rid of two booths at Fences, but we took two booths and one went to Collectors and then one went to Slatington.
Yeah.
And now we're just at Collectors in Slatington.
Yep,
But that's kind of how we started. But now Sam we had school. I had school Saturday, eBay school Saturday morning. I had eBay school yesterday.
At the
Yep.
kitchen table.
And I had eBay school this morning
Yes.
too. While I was frying bacon this morning, Sam was yelling at me because I made a mistake on eBay and canceled an order.
I didn't yell at you.
Yeah, you did. And then you went to you went and got yourself dressed and ready and everything, and then you came back out, and then you came and you started yelling again. So I did
What
have
made me yell
eBay.
at?
Huh? So I did have eBay school.
You did have eBay school, yes.
Saturday, Sunday, and this morning.
Yep.
So
Good.
and we sold one thing because Sam taught us something, and we
Yeah.
sold one thing.
Yeah.
Like an hour later?
Yeah.
Yeah, like an hour later, my cash register went off, and it was the one trick and tip you told us we did, and we sold something.
Yep.
So it works.
Good. Very good.
And then today, now it just happened, Todd. So you have to remember this. What happened
Stop.
today?
Get out. You can leave down here.
Go ahead.
Today we went down to Adamstown
Mhm.
and we took Sam to the Mad Hatter and 272. What's the name of that? 270. We just call it 272.
It's 272 Antiques and Collectibles.
Antiques and Collectibles. There you go. That's the part I was looking for. And what do you think of those two stores?
Great.
Great.
But you haven't answered the question yet about reselling.
She answered it.
But you have to answer it too. My name is Todd.
No, sorry. My name is Todd, and I'm a reselling addict as well. I've been selling on and off of eBay, not as long as Renee. Maybe to about 10 years before that, I was hitting a place called Majestic, which made all the sporting uniforms. I could get them there very cheap, and I would be selling stuff like that on eBay. And that worked for a while, and I stopped that and just got away from doing anything like that. And then when Renee and I started dating, well, she caught the story up from that point forward.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we are still addicts. So maybe Sam needs to be our sponsor. We're his sponsor.
Yes.
He's our sponsor.
Yes.
We just lean on each other here.
The thing is, with you being in Pennsylvania, you really can't stop me if I'm determined that I'm going to buy some stuff.
Every Saturday.
Carol will tell on you.
every Saturday morning, we'll send you a text. You don't need to buy anything. Shop out of your own stockpile.
There you go. Shop out of your own
And
stockpile.
then you need to send that to us on Sunday. Do
Yeah.
not buy anything.
I noticed your table is cleared off.
Yes, it's in the bin right there.
Yeah. Had to clear it off for last night's show.
Yes.
So that answers the question. Okay. So let's catch.
Well, no, tell the story. Now you brought it up, so say the story of why the table is. What about the table?
I was shopping in their inventory, and I was like, "That's valuable, and that's valuable, and that's valuable." And she'd pull stuff out, and I'd say, "Oh, set it here on the table." So she'd bring it over and set it on the table. And say, "Well, now it's got to be listed because it's out on the table."
So we have a bin over here of stuff that Renee has to list because Sam told her to.
Yes. But yeah, we were. I'm having laying here on the sofa, and Sam sitting here on the sofa, and we're just having this great conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how it's like, you ever see that movie Up or the dog goes squirrel? You
Yeah.
know, Sam all of a sudden he turns his head. I'm talking to him. He turns his head and he goes, "That's valuable." And I'm like, he goes, "Is that
Pointing to
listed?"
just the doorway. It's over here.
It was a Wizard of Oz cookie jar.
Cookie jar.
And he goes, "Is that listed?" I go, "No, that's the death pile. That's not listed." "Oh my God, list that right now."
First, I looked it up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I showed you what it's selling for,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and it was over $100.
Yeah. So
In what, 5 minutes, you picked almost $500 worth of things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, we added it up. It was like almost 500 or a little
Yeah.
over $500.
yeah.
So yes.
But sometimes it takes that different eye to see things too, different perspective.
but
on
I will
things.
tell you this, in all honesty, if they were to come to my hoard house, I mean my eBay house, they would easily do the same to me. Could easily do the same to me.
Yeah.
Very easily.
Yes, because
Yeah.
Renee has that eye for certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Catch one
And
comment.
I did say Horde House.
I did catch that too.
Horde.
Horde House. Not their way. Okay, so Brent says he's addicted to video games better than me addicted to drugs. That's true.
Yeah.
Chris says the original Evil Dead. Period. Chris likes that. Okay. Brent says Hulk Hogan was in Gremlins too, which he was.
Was what?
I
Hulk
didn't know
Hogan
that.
was in Gremlins. Yeah, he came in the building and started yelling at the Gremlins and tore his shirt off.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
All right, let's see. Justin, one of the Gremlins was supposed to be Michael Foucault. Also, Gremlin tries to marry a human being. I remember that.
I must not have seen the second one.
I did.
Human being. I don't know.
Brent says his brother and wife live in Charlotte, North Carolina. Okay.
I
All
drove
right.
through there.
Chris is in North Carolina for business. I just bought a long box of comics tonight at a thrift store. Bronze and Copper Age, 25 cents a book.
Oh,
Chris, you're killing me, buddy.
Chris,
he's getting ready for.
do you need a
November.
sponsor, Chris?
Chris
He's-
needs.
He's bad too, but you know what? He's a good comic book seller.
Chris is bad too.
Yeah.
We shared a vendor space at the paper show. I don't even know why he pays for half of the space because he's never in it. He's walking
He's
around
walking
shopping.
around shopping,
And
yeah.
every time he walks away, he comes back, I hand him money. He goes, "What's this for?" I'm like, "I'm selling your stuff, Chris."
Yes.
Like, you're just there
Oh.
shopping.
Brent says, good food with good people sounds like a good time to me. Now, speaking of good food with good people, after we finished up at Adamstown, we went for a little ride around the countryside there, which is Lancaster area, Amish country. You got to see
And film.
and film Amish people.
Mhm.
You feel the
Horse and
you feel the
buggy.
yeah.
And then we actually found by purely by luck a school with the children
Yeah.
playing baseball outside.
I don't think I can post
I
that.
don't think you should post that.
Yeah.
But
We took-
however, go around the backside of the school and there's in the field picking the cabbages.
Well, we took Sam to go see the school that man that he was a milk driver.
Yeah.
He shot up and killed a whole bunch of those Amish children at the school.
Yes.
And we took him there to show him because that was national headlines and Sam remembered that. So we took him to show where the school was and was rebuilt. And then we so happened when we went there, the children were out playing and they were playing baseball and stuff. So
Yeah.
it was really cute to
Yeah.
see the little ones out playing and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
they look like watching an episode of Little House on the Prairie.
It's
That's
just-
what
it is just like
that's what I told them.
It is just like Little House on the Prairie. They ride their bikes to school and
Yeah.
they were just out playing baseball in the,
Yeah,
in the
they
field.
lived the life of someone who lived in the 1800s.
They do. It's-
Simplicity.
yeah, they do. And that was really neat. It was really I was so happy that we were able to find some Amish out there so you were able to see what that looks like. And
I kind of wish that I don't want to just approach an Amish person and be weird and say, "Hey, can I talk to you on camera about being Amish?" But I kind of wish that I had an opportunity, maybe some other time in the future when an opportunity presents itself. I'd like to, actually interview and talk to an Amish person on camera.
if
And
they would let you, I think if we ever come back, we would take you to Green Dragon
Green Dragon might work.
because there is a bakery. I think it's called Sunny Rise.
Mhm.
Sunny something.
I just don't want to be weird or creepy because those people are just trying to live their life. They don't want to be bothered.
True.
They don't want to be
Yeah.
bothered, but they do have a very, very large bakery. And
Yeah.
I tell you what, they do mass amounts of whoopie pies and
Mhm.
stuff like that.
Oh,
And-
by the way, Justin, I got you some whoopie pies. You will have whoopie pies on Wednesday.
Dude, you're in luck. Good stuff.
But yeah, so I think that you might have a chance, but I think if you would ask them, they might, maybe, I don't know.
Mhm.
He might say he will, but no, he might stand off camera. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or if I held it down where it doesn't show his face.
Right.
Or show
Like,
the
Yeah.
products instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, like something like that, just so that maybe he wouldn't be on camera.
Maybe I should get to know somebody before I.
Yeah, you just have to see how that would work.
Hey, Penelope.
How that would work.
Mhm.
So
Their little kitty cat's coming up here. She's gonna enter the
She's
camera
been very,
space.
very interested in exploring down here.
she loves Sam.
Yes, she does.
Oh, there she comes.
There's her
See,
tail.
there's the tail and the ears. So after exploring Amish land for a little while, we went to one of the biggest smorgasbords in the area of Pennsylvania, and probably for a lot further around than that.
Okay.
We went to Shady Maples. Now, we've mentioned Shady Maples before, but this is Sam's first time to Shady Maples.
Yeah.
And
you gotta watch the thing. Sam did a video there.
Sam did a video there. Check out Retire Inspired. Subscribe to his channel, and then check out his video for Shady Maples. You're going to be drooling watching this. So, after dragging our feet around there till we hit supper time, time for the servings and stuff like that,
I was so hungry.
I think we're all hungry. We're just exhausted and hungry. What do you think of Shady Maples?
Oh my gosh. I think it would run a second to Grumpy's.
Wow, that's good.
Wow.
A second, yeah.
The food is so
Food
good
is-
there.
yeah,
The steak. They had steak. You can go and get as much steak as you wanted.
Yep.
And I had already eaten one plate before they even put the steak out, and then they put the steak out, and I had to have the steak.
Yep.
And so I fixed another. I had 3 plates
yeah, you did.
tonight.
You
so
packed it away, buddy.
I'm not going to need to eat for another day.
You can hibernate for a while.
You like the ham balls.
Yeah, that's the first time I've had those.
It's like chicken croquettes,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
really
with
good.
ham.
Yep.
You had cracked corn.
Uh-huh.
That you like that?
But
Yep.
nobody cared.
Huh?
He had crack corn, but nobody cared.
And that noodle stuff, what was that?
Speckle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
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 Don't you know?
Well, don't you?
Don't you?
And then he had several desserts.
And then Sam keeps making fun of me and the way I talk.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
If you don't watch it, I'm gonna get the fly swatter.
The
after
fly
you.
sweater?
I'm gonna get the fly swatter
You
after
gonna
you.
get the fly sweater after me? Come on. Use guys.
Yeah, you guys. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Brent's asking all kinds of questions here tonight.
Oh,
This
boy.
is a good one too.
Sam, best thing, how about renting out houses, and the worst thing about renting?
I'll start with the worst thing. The worst thing is when you get a renter that does not take care of your property, that does not pay their rent, and they leave
Sure.
in the middle of the night and
Yeah.
leave your house in a total and complete wreck.
You have a video on that.
I do. I have a couple of videos on
You have a
that.
video that made me gag. that bath toilet and that bathroom.
It made me gag too. That's why Carol cleaned it up.
Oh my gosh, that made
She
me,
is a saint.
that made me gag. I would. Ugh.
Best thing about it is I have had some really good tenants who have paid their rent on time. They've been good friends to me, and they have become kind of like family. I have a couple of really good tenants right now I can think of, and I just had some tenants move out that were there for almost 2 years, and he was in the Air Force, active duty Air Force at Maxwell Air Force Base, because we're right there in Montgomery. They just rent on time every month, not any issues whatsoever. That's when I really love being a landlord and owning property.
Good. Brent question.
Did you ever have to evict somebody too? Did you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know,
Yeah,
if you have to evict somebody, that is really hard, because I'd rather move out on their own than have to go through the eviction process, because that was the last. But you know what? If they're going, the one I did the video of that almost made you gag, I would rather have to evict somebody than have someone leave my house in that condition
Yeah.
and just leave. That is. But what if they did both? What if you had to evict them and they left your house like that? That would be the worst.
Yeah, because there's no sense to try to sue them or whatever and get
You
money.
won't get anything.
You ain't gonna get
they don't
any-
have anything.
Yeah, they don't. There's no
If
sense.
if they could pay their bills, they would have paid their rent.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. All right. Brent says, you got the fever and the only prescription is buying more stuff to resell.
Yes, that's true, Brent.
But that's only a temporary fix.
True. True. All right. Yard and garage sales around me never have anything worthwhile buying to resell. Slim pickings.
Who is that?
Brent.
Brent,
Oh.
you got to look under the tables. Half of the good stuff is under the tables. They forget to put it out.
True.
And also, if you're looking for video games or video game consoles, I have gotten lots of good video game consoles and game deals just by asking, "Hey, you got anything inside? You got a video game inside or console inside that you don't use anymore that you wouldn't mind selling?"
Really?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. I didn't even think about putting that out. They'll go back in the house and they'll come out with a whole game system.
Really?
Yeah, I've gotten several good deals that way.
We've been asked that for some of our flea market or yard sales here too, and we just said no, we don't have anything like that.
No, we have a woman that I can't stand who comes here every time I have a yard sale or every time Mom had a yard sale and asks if we have any jewelry, broken jewelry, this, that, all
Yeah.
this stuff. And I'm like, no. And she said she wants to be pushy and go in the house.
Yeah.
But I think there's something else going on with that
Yeah.
lady. I think it's
Except
like
for
I think it's she just
case in
went-
the joint kind
yeah,
of
like
thing.
casing it. She does it all the time.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird thing to request to go into somebody's house
Yeah, she's like, well, nobody's here at your yard sale.
at a yard sale.
Let's just go in your house and look for, even if it's broken, even if it's this, even if it's
I wonder if that ever works for
You
her.
called the gypsy lady, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know what her name is, or I don't even care. She tries to give me a business card or whatever, and the business card is $1 bill. Her business card is like a Monopoly money
Yeah.
dollar bill.
Yeah.
Or $100 bill or whatever, and has her name on it. But I'm like, no.
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 Not interested in this lady.
I don't know. She just gives me a creepy vibe. So I'm like, no.
That's really a creepy thing to ask.
Yeah, she's
Yes.
creepy. Like it's a creepy vibe.
Okay.
That's my problem. I don't have yard sales.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, there's a yard sale's a lot of work
It
Yeah.
is. It is.
for a little money.
Now, Brent asks Todd, what would you say your most valuable DC figure? I've not given that any thought, Brent. I've been trying to just figure out how to put them up here, get them put up. So I haven't actually looked at any of the values of any of these things in years. So right now, I don't know. I really don't know.
We'll take you on a nice little tour. You're gonna do a formal video.
I'll do a formal video tour of this. But you'll get a quick glance around the room.
Yeah.
So, Brent also says the wall that started it all. He says no flea markets around me. Sam's the eBay guy that sounds like. I can't read what he says. Oh, like the man.
Oh,
Then we have Larry Appleton's here. Hey, Larry.
who's Larry?
Subscriber apparently.
Hey, Larry, welcome.
Larry. Somebody new along the way here. And of course, he says, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button to Rat Stash YouTube channel.
Wow.
So, thanks, Larry. Appreciate you, buddy.
That's awesome.
Okay, then Sam.
And that's right. Highlight that comment.
Sam needs a tattoo that says that's valuable. Chris says, I need to figure how to get it home.
Hey, I got an idea. What if I had a shirt with pink flamingos that had the caption, "That's valuable"?
There you go.
Speaking of the pink flamingos, is CJ on here on the chat?
Yeah, he is.
All right, Sam, why don't you tell everyone what happened here with Todd's shirt? The pink flamingo shirt?
Pink flamingo shirt.
What happened?
He served you.
Oh, one of the conditions of me coming was Todd had to wear his pink flamingo shirt in my live stream, but he also had to served me shoe fly pie in his pink flamingo shirt, which he did. And I actually have a picture of it.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. I'll show it so you can see it.
Yeah. But yes, he got everything he asked for. He got it.
And show that on the thing.
Just the picture Renee took.
Doesn't he look like Susie Homemaker?
Yeah. Me in my pink flamingo tank top serving shoe fly pie. So there you go.
Yeah.
Video proof that it happened.
That's what you call real support.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And if your sponsors can't support you, who can?
Exactly.
And then look at this guy.
And Sam was down, he said, down Amish area. So, of course, he had to try the Amish man's hat on.
Don't you know?
Don't you know?
Well, don't you?
I think Sam looks good in the Amish man's hat.
Yeah.
There you go. Just need the big bushy beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and,
You
no and no mustache
No
because I
mustache.
am married.
There you go.
You need a beard. Yeah.
Beard, okay. Brent says, next Brent say here. Let me go back up here a little bit. Boy. I have a mouse on this thing. I don't like this. Okay. That Amish people don't like to be on camera and have their pictures taken.
True.
That's very true. We know
Very
this.
true.
We experienced that
Yes,
today.
yes. Why I don't know, but that's what I learned. Okay, well, and of course Jimmy's Brent saying Jimmy crack corn. I don't care. Yeah, we don't. CG loves the DC collection. Well, thank you, CG. Appreciate it, buddy. I worked very hard over the years to acquire this collection. And it says I'm on here, and he says, "I love the pink flamingo shirt. It's my favorite of the shirts that you've worn on the live stream." Well, I tend not to
Mine
wear
too.
my bad shirts. I usually don't wear them because there can be maybe a little offensive or say some things I shouldn't be saying online. But I try to keep them at least politically correct and funny. I like the pink flamingo shirt too.
PG.
Huh?
PG.
PG.
Oh,
Yeah,
PG.
yeah, keep it PG. Yeah.
Keep it PG.
Now, Chris says that photo could break the internet. Which photo? Me
Pink flamingo.
or Sam?
Pink flamingo.
Pink flamingo? I don't know.
Susie Homemaker.
Everyone wants the
You know,
pie.
you took a picture of me making pork and sauerkraut. You have to send that picture to me.
Did you send the pink flamingo shirt to me?
I don't know. I have.
We got to trade pictures back and forth. Here, folks.
I took like 800 pictures this week.
Yeah, we have a lot of pictures going on. I made a couple of videos too, so we'll see.
The neighbors were excited to come out and see Sam's.
Yeah.
Sam's
van
van. Yeah.
And Sam.
Yep. And you met so many people.
I did. I think I met all your neighbors.
You met all my neighbors. You met so many people at Jake's that they wanted their picture taken with you. And
You've met some of our family, both sides, my
Yeah,
father and stepmother.
and you know what? There's going to be a video coming up that you're going to do of Todd's dad, right? You did an interview with Todd's dad.
We can all get married now because I met the parents.
Yeah. Yeah, we got pictures. We got
We're
footage of
gonna have to-
Jacktown, Jake.
We're gonna have to bring Carol in, and it'll be the sister wives.
There we go.
There you go.
We're your own little commune here. We're all addicted to reselling. We're addicted to yard sales. We're just buy 3 or 4
We
houses
don't
around
have
here, build a
kids,
little
but
wall
we have
around.
toys, so we watch each other's toys.
We all kind of collect toys,
And
don't
we all like cats, so it'll be perfect.
Yeah.
And I'm a good cook.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Das ist gut.
Was ist das?
Yeah, we had a good day. We've had a good day. Heck, we had a good
You
weekend.
met my Pennsylvania Dutch Grammy that lives next door.
Brent's feeling generous tonight.
Yeah, we got a super chat from
Oh, we
Brett for
did?
$5. Yes.
Wow, thank you.
So for you 3 being good people, God bless you all. Well, thank you, Brent, and bless you as well.
You don't get to
Brent, you're a good person.
You're not seeing me. Hello. You got to meet my Pennsylvania Dutch Grammy
Yeah,
next door. So
Yep.
she's my adopted Grammy.
she's a sweetheart.
She's my adopted
Yeah,
Grammy.
she is a nice lady.
Oh yeah, they were all excited.
Yeah.
If you click on that star, it'll be pinned. and it'll stay up for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I might actually cry now tonight.
There's no crying in baseball. Of course, it's not baseball.
I'm actually really gonna miss you. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna be so weird.
The feeling is mutual, but we still have the internet.
I really
Yeah.
love taking care of you this
And you
this
know what?
weekend.
I appreciated it too.
You know what? The road goes both ways.
Yeah.
We can go down there too.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying it's gonna be really weird because I love taking care of you. I love getting up early, making you breakfast. I liked making his little basket up in the bathroom.
These guys are the best. The best.
He had a little welcome basket with his toiletry stuff.
Yep. Took good care of Sam.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
great hosts. So if you ever want to come visit them,
Henry,
I highly recommend them.
highly recommend it. And now we have a bed, so you can in the spare bedroom, so you can.
True that.
Brent says, "Thank you. I try to be good to everyone I can. I care more about others than myself."
Oh well, we care
But
about
buddy,
you,
Brent, we were
Look
just
out for
having
number
that
one as well.
conversation earlier, weren't we?
weren't we?
I know someone who cares about others more than they do themselves.
Who's that?
Renee and Todd,
Oh,
Yeah, her. She's good.
the rats.
the rats.
The rats.
Yeah.
Yeah, we try to be good to everybody. You know, try to be kind and respectful.
This lady has a broken toe, and she has been waiting on me hand and foot, literally,
Yeah,
and walking her rear end off.
Yeah.
And not complaining one word. I know her foot is killing her.
You saw it. It's black and blue.
It is
right?
black. It is literally black. Her ankle is black and blue.
I think she's gonna be hibernating for the next couple of days.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to. It was a dumb thing. I fell. Early Saturday morning in the bathroom.
Yes.
And it's not just broken, it's dislocated.
Yeah, it's like kind
Her
of
toe is pointing north.
sideways, west,
Sideways.
or east. It's going east,
Is it west?
east or west. It's going to the right.
Depending which way
Whatever.
you're standing too.
It's broke. Yeah, it's totally broke. But I'm not going to the hospital for
No.
it because they don't do
They
anything.
don't do anything.
Don't do anything for it.
You know what you do to that kind of thing?
Tape it to the next
Tape
one.
it to the next one over, take 2 aspirin, and keep on going.
That's the thing about toes and fingers. You can't fix them.
And
Now,
that's what Todd says to me. I say, Todd, I broke my toe. He goes, tape it, take 2 aspirin, and put your big girl panties on, and let's go.
yep.
I'm like, all right.
That's what they tell the football players, with the exception
Well,
of
that's
the
what Todd
panties.
said.
The panty part. You know,
That's what Todd told me.
That's what I was taught, and that's what I do. I break
No
toes.
sympathy here.
I break toes, all for the nothings. Like tape it to the next one, 2 aspirin. Get going. Let's go. We got things to do.
Actually, you know what? My foot is so swollen that my shoe is so tight. I don't have any pain right now.
Yeah.
So
Later on, you'll be screaming.
when I take my shoe off, it hurts
Yeah.
to walk.
And you probably should keep it off for a couple of days now.
Because it's the toe that broke it's my big toe, and it's the toe next to my big toe.
Mm-hmm.
And it is purple.
Purple. Okay.
Purple rain.
Purple toes.
Well, you had eggs, bacon, and pancakes this morning, too.
Yes.
Mhm.
Silver dollar pancakes.
Silver dollars.
They were delish.
Brent says they're best around. No one's going to keep them down.
That's
And
right.
Says the Rat Pack. Well, actually,
Look at
the Rat Pack is here.
he is the rhyming man tonight.
He is.
Man.
Dude, you're
go, Brent, go.
Go, Brent, go, buddy.
You're the rhyming guy.
Brent, by the way, on my live stream, maybe, what was it, 4 weeks ago, you mentioned about starting your own YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Where is it?
Let's get started, buddy.
Yeah.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if people don't like your videos when you first make them.
We'll watch you.
My first couple of videos were awful.
Yeah.
But what if you make them and people like them?
Now, Brent, you are friends with us on Facebook, so
Yeah.
I'm going to post the pictures of our wonderful weekend.
Yes.
But I'm sad it's going to end tomorrow morning. Sam is going to leave, and I'm very sad about that.
Okay. Well,
I'm kind of sad myself.
Brent says, I don't know what to post. I'll think of a video tonight. You know what? Post whatever you're interested in.
Sam, Sam and me have talked about this. Honestly, Brent, we've talked about you quite a bit. And we think you should talk about wrestling. We think you should do like
There you go, buddy.
history of wrestlers or something.
Pick a wrestler a week. Talk about their career.
Talk about something you know.
And you know
he
wrestling.
And he knows wrestling.
You know wrestling.
And to be
buddy.
honest with you, that wrestling is hot right now.
It is.
It is.
So that would be very interesting, I think.
There you go, buddy.
And you could actually, if that's something that really interests you, you could use that as the whole theme of your channel is wrestling.
That's it.
Like you got the Muppet stuff is all about
Right.
Muppets.
Yeah.
And CJ Anime Fan is about anime
And cartoons.
and cartoons.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that would be a great idea.
He says, okay, he's kind of nice. He got some ideas here. He goes, I could show stuff from my Michael Jackson collection
Oh, that's right, too.
and my Hulk Hogan collection.
Yeah.
Yes.
You could be Brent's wrestling review.
There you go.
Hey Brent, you already out of the gate. You
Yeah.
got 3 subscribers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, actually,
4.
5.
5.
Do you have
I have my own YouTube.
the rats?
Rats,
me,
you, Sam,
and I have my Dutch Girl.
your Dutch Girl Chronicles.
Dutch Girl Chronicles.
And
Yeah.
you can do your lives on Tuesday night. Then we'll have 3 nights a
3 nights
week.
in a row, they're taking up.
Yeah,
People-
really.
There you go, buddy.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Wrestling with Brent. That's a good name.
Wrestling with Brent. Yeah, yeah.
And Chris, I want to add a comment to Chris. Chris says he doesn't know how to bring home the comics. I've seen you pack your car. You can figure it out.
Oh,
buddy.
yeah. Come on.
Come on,
Chris.
buddy.
Oh, you guys have actually met each other?
Yes, we do the paper show together.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Chris
here,
from
he's
Corn
up here
Comic?
in Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
Yes.
he lives back half an hour away.
He's only vacationing in or on
Work-
road trip.
He's on a work trip down
Yeah,
there.
he lives about.
Brent, buddy, I hate that I'm gonna miss
Oh,
you.
not Brent. Cool and Common.
Cool and Common,
Okay.
Chris.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cool and Common.
So you were talking about Cool and Common packing his car, not
Yep.
not Brent.
Yeah.
Oh no, I love. Actually, Brent lives in Ohio, and I'd
Oh.
love to go out and meet Brent. I'd
Yeah.
like to go to meet him and his family.
Yeah.
I'd love to do that.
I
Like
would go
especially
to-
his mom.
I would go to Ohio to meet Brent and to go to the American Pickers store.
No,
That's Idaho.
Iowa.
Iowa, Ohio. They're 2 states apart.
Okay, never mind.
But you have to get to.
Well, and actually, you come up from Alabama, come to us. We'll go with you.
To
You can-
Iowa.
No, we'll go. Yeah, to Iowa. We'll go with you. You stop off at Chicago, see your son. We'll keep going. It's about 3 hours away from your son's place. We'll see LeClaire, Iowa, and yeah, we
Yeah.
could do that. We could be road trippers.
And then we'll all go to Frankenmuth
We could go to Frankenmuth and get a chicken dinner.
and see Christmas Town.
I can't come up here during Christmas because I know there's going to be at least a foot of snow on the ground.
It's Christmas Town all year round.
Oh,
We can shovel.
Yeah,
I can't drive in snow. I'm from the South, remember?
that's true.
That's true.
Okay, Brent says talking about pro wrestlers and the upcoming WWE pay-per-views. Of course, Brent, you got so much subject matter here you can talk about.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, you already got 4 shows lined up.
At least.
Yeah.
And then he says wrestling with Brent,
Okay, so let's
wrestling with Regret, Ohio. Chris says I'll make it fit. Chris, we know you, buddy. We know you're gonna make it fit.
Come on.
Come on now,
Chris.
Tetris it in there, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, I learned about Tetrising this weekend.
Do you want me to get you some water?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Brent says you've been to Frankenmuth. I've been there before.
Oh, the chicken.
Renee has been there, and she says she loves it, and it's a very cool place. And Brent says we haven't gotten much snow lately. No, I'll say either because it's been summer. But winter is coming.
It's coming.
Winter is coming.
It was 38 degrees this morning when I got up in the van.
We've had in the mid to lower 30s the last couple of days, but then again during daytime it's up in the upper mid to upper 70s, if not close to 80s today. So yeah, it's been they call it Indian summer around here. Yeah, just warm, cold, warm, cold, warm, cold.
But I don't think I could have picked a better time of the year
Oh, absolutely.
to come.
You brought great weather with you, apparently.
There hasn't been a drop of rain since I've been.
No, we haven't had much rain here at all, which I'm thankful for in a way because I don't have to mow the grass. But, it's not good for it either.
Thank you, Renee.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right.
See how kind this woman is? She walked upstairs with a broke toe to get me a
Oh
water.
my gosh, come on.
Yeah, he says we haven't gotten much snow in winter in my area. Yeah, we haven't had much snow for a couple of years now. Just that one freak storm we had like 2 feet, and then a couple weeks later it was pretty much gone.
Yeah.
Hey, Brent, also, since you're a Michael Jackson fan, what about doing some content about Michael Jackson and his life?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, anything that interests you, you can do shows on. You can make a long series of
Because
wrestling or a couple shows in a row for Michael.
remember, Sam was interested in learning about how to live in a van and make his van livable. He went on YouTube, searched that, and he found how many. And you have what's her Van Girl?
Fangirl Cheryl. Yeah.
Van Girl Cheryl. So it's
She's
like
Canadian. She was on my live stream last night.
Right.
She was.
So he met, same thing with us.
Yeah.
Side hustle.
Yep.
We found that, your channel, Side Hustle. We're like, oh, okay, you found us. It's the strangest things. Like Aaron and Bobby, I became friends with them.
Yeah.
Because they they wanted to go to the paper show.
Yeah.
And they watched our video of what the paper show was about.
Yeah.
Dave from Cinema Sickness.
Yeah.
And you can see
Retro Rest Stop, but
Yeah.
he was Cinema Sickness when I found him.
Mm.
And then Brent found us through him. Like it's a big web.
And let me say this, all things cool and common, I'd love to meet you too. But when I retired from my job, my pool of people that I got to talk to and be friends with just went down to zero, other than my wife and people at church.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a community. YouTube is a community.
It
Yeah.
is.
And when you make friends on YouTube, you make friends for life.
Yeah. I was very nervous about you coming because I had told you this personally. Like, people on Facebook, or you see people on Facebook, or you see celebrities or whatever, and then you go and finally meet a celebrity and then they're a jerk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in person, off
I've never got to know one well enough to know if they were a jerk.
off social media. We get to meet celebrities all the time.
We do.
And then off scenes or whatever, and then they're a jerk. And it's like
We run into one or
it
two, very
kills
few
you.
for
Yeah,
us.
I always thought McConaughey was the hottest thing ever. And then I met him, and he smelled so bad I couldn't stand being next to him. It's
you said I smell bad too.
no, I didn't. But so I was very nervous about you coming to the house and stuff. But it's been seriously, it's felt like, yes, we've only just physically met each other, we're able to physically hug and be together, but it felt like this has been a friendship for years.
It's been like having family here.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, it was so comfortable last night for the dinner party.
Yeah.
I mean, you had 8 perfect strangers, and it was so comfortable.
Well, I was really the only stranger in the room.
But I'm saying you were with 8 perfect 8 strangers, and
Because they mostly knew each other, your dad and Art.
yeah.
And
Yeah, but I'm saying that they didn't know nothing about you. So,
Yeah, true.
and
You-
it was so
You
comfortable.
just fit right in.
Yeah, we were all laughing and having a good time. And then I know I didn't get to see all of Jen's video. I didn't get to see all of Jen's video she did today, but she did one today. And I think when you talked to her, I think it really tuned in with something with her, because now she is talking about doing her channel more on Pokemon and reselling and stuff of just Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
And that's what she was talking about on her show
Yeah,
today.
keep it.
Okay.
She got focused.
Because Sam told her
Yeah,
that. Sam
yeah.
told her, gave her some advice and said, you need to, like, you love Pokemon, just focus on that. Just focus on, selling. And she didn't say that you had said it,
Yeah.
but it was, but I guess she kind of did in your comment, right?
Yeah, I think one of the things that kind of I saw the light bulb go off was when I told her, Pokemon cards are small. You can have thousands of Pokemon cards in a very small area.
Because she does live in an apartment.
Yeah,
Doesn't have a
absolutely.
house or whatever like we do that we can.
And she knows Pokemon. She knows it.
Oh, she's an expert.
Mhm.
I personally think she's an expert of it.
Yeah.
I mean, she's just crazy about this Pokemon.
She is. She is.
I mean, she really is. It's all of them too. She plays the game, plus she collects them and
Mhm.
does the cards and
Yep.
and then does the other game. What is it called?
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go.
Yep. Yep.
She was like master above you, wasn't she, when you guys played together?
Yep. Yep.
So
All right.
so you've not only came and given us help and helped us and given us inspiration, but you've being here and seeing all of our friends, seeing Jen, like you were in my living room, like, hey, I want to meet Jen. Where's Jen? Like, let's go, and I thought that was great. And I think that really touched her. You meeting, Aaron and Bobby too. I think that really touched them, like to give them a little bit of a spark, like, oh yeah, I got to put more on eBay. I got to do that. Like,
Yeah.
the way you were telling everybody.
Yep.
Easy things. You've changed us. You told
Well-
me one thing for 5 minutes, one thing, showed me how to do it. And an hour later I made a sale.
Well, I appreciate your kind words, but I think I've gotten more from you guys than you guys have gotten from me.
one back scratching the other. All right. Brent says you're a mother hen.
I'm a mother hen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bah!
She really is.
Taking care of people.
I am.
And he says it's a good idea for what we're telling him about.
I'm telling you, I'm for it.
Now,
Brent, just get started. That's all. I mean, just start.
you just start going, buddy. Pick something and go. CG says cinema sickness is how he discovered us. And
Oh,
that is
okay.
true. You got us from there. And now you're ours. We're keeping you. You're a good dude,
I
we're
think
keeping
he was
you.
talking about maybe bringing cinema sickness back or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. Dave
I
was
hope
talking
he
about
would,
that.
because I really miss the lives he did. I miss all that stuff that
Yeah.
he
Is
used
he
to
in
do.
Florida?
Yeah,
He's
he
in
moved
Florida
to
now,
Florida.
Now, Brent's getting a little talkative here. He says, Retro Rest Stop isn't a rest stop, a place to go to the bathroom. Big smiley face. Just kidding. Dave's a good guy from what I can tell from the videos.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good dude.
And he puts his kids on there too, right?
Yeah.
He says, my mom likes Matthew McConaughey. I'll tell her he stinks, literally.
Who said that?
Brent.
Let me, Mama Brent, are you watching? Because I know you're watching. Let me tell you, the man smells.
And that's well documented on Facebook and everything else.
Well, I'm telling you, I got my picture taken with him. He put his arm around me, and I was like Sam today, smelling liquid pig poop.
Yeah, I got kind of sick to my stomach. We were in the Amish country, and they had their fertilizer close by, and I guess it was a pig house or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was just nauseating.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I said, come on, we got to go grocery shopping.
I said, "What is that smell?" And Renee says, "It's you."
Not really, but still.
we did. I tell you what, I'm hoping you really enjoyed your experience
I
here.
certainly did.
And Brent says,
I made some memories.
Digimon, I always enjoyed that more than Pokemon as a kid, but still like Pokemon.
And guess what? Our memories are now forever documented on the interweb. And so
And look
if
at
I
here.
ever get to a point where I don't get to do those memories anymore, then I
There's
can always look back.
me and Sam with the
Yep.
me and Sam. Can you see that, guys?
There we go. Renee and Sam in front of the buggy.
Yep, that's an
And the
Amish buggy.
stench is in the air somewhere. That was a pretty bad stench.
It was.
I smelled it.
It was. I
Doesn't
mean,
bother me, but I smelled it.
well, it's the
The farmers.
It's-
CG, we need to
it's the
introduce you
winter-
to Jennifer.
it's oh my gosh, CG. You and Jennifer
Are you subscribed to her channel?
would be awesome.
Yes. It says,
Like you two could collaborate. That would be awesome.
there you go, collaboration.
Yeah.
CG says, I haven't seen Cinnamon Sickness videos in a while, but I used to watch his stuff daily.
He stopped his channel, CG, but I think he's kind of the last video he did at Retro Rest Stop. He was kind of hinting that he might bring it back. I don't know. We'll see what's going on.
CG's also a Pokemon fan, which we know that.
CG is a Pokemon. You
Then
and
he-
Jen
then he
gotta get
says-
together.
Who is Jennifer? Jennifer is I Love Dorney
Can
Yeah.
you put a link to her channel on there?
I love Dorney 23.
23. I Love Dorney 23. And also, her other one is
Vintage Dreams.
Vintage Dreams.
Mhm.
Yes. Check her page
You
out.
want to? You can do an at. Here, you want me to do it?
Yeah, you do that.
Can you turn the laptop to
Okay,
me?
you guys are going to see a little different here. More of the room.
Oh, I can see more of the room. Hi, here I am. Hello.
She's typer.
All right. It is at Vintage.
Oh, you got a Cinema Sickness sticker on the back of your
Oh
We do.
yeah.
Yep.
celebrating 10 years of Cinema Sickness, 2011 to
Vintage
2013.
Dreams. Anyway, hi guys.
While you're here, you can see my
Oh, yeah.
beautiful wife, but you can also see behind her here.
All right. Well, let's start. I guess you want to show your room a
A
little
little
bit.
bit.
All right.
Just
Let's show
Quick
the
look
room.
around the room here. As you can see, I've got my statues on top over there.
Todd built these shelves.
The white ones I built.
Mhm.
You can see I have Hawkman and more Hawkman. And then I have a collection there of Bullwinkle and Rocky and Boris and Natasha. Fearless Leaders in there. So I like all that stuff. We'll slowly go around the room here. We'll just keep it.
Poison Ivy looks kind of seductive over there.
Yeah.
Poison Ivy. How about that one? The purple one.
Star Sapphire.
Whatever. She's
Yes.
hot to trot.
As you can see, these characters on the wall behind there. We'll slowly turn around. Kind of glare there, but and it keeps just going. There's Sam, and the wall just keeps on going and going and going down. There you go. Then we have the big screen TV in here and
The meatball.
my DVDs collection and the Love Sack. That is a 6-foot wide beanbag chair.
You have to do it. I'm gonna have this right here like this. Can they see it?
What if I do it?
Yeah, Sam.
Yeah, you do it, Sam.
Sam, go do it.
Wait,
Sam,
let's make
Sam
sure we
has
have
to
it.
do it.
Yeah, there it is. There's
Sa-
the there it
Sam
is.
has to do it.
Everybody say Sam,
Sam, Sam, Sam, Sam, Sam, Sam, Sam, Sam, Sam, Sam, Sam, Sam, Sam.
Ah!
That is what a 6-foot wide beanbag chair is good for.
I'll see you
Flopping
guys
in.
in the morning.
Oh, sure, that's the one that you'll sleep on, but not the new bed. You know what's really funny is I have all these photos of you guys doing crazy stuff down here. It's almost like you're teenage boys.
We are.
You want me to help you up?
Teenage boys can get out of this thing.
That's true.
Here.
I got it. Thank you.
All right. Let's go back up here a little bit.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
All right. Brett says the smells of roses in the air, or is it road apples? It's not roses in the air. It's pig shit.
It's liquid.
Liquid,
They
yeah.
were spraying it.
They're
because
spraying
it's the winter fertilizer.
Is that why
Yeah.
it was so bad? Because they were spraying it?
Yeah, they're spraying. It's winter fertilizer.
I got you.
Okay, then Brent says I haven't watched Dave's videos in a long time. Why I don't get notifications like I should, or I forgot to what about them. He hasn't been putting much on lately as far as Cinema Sickness, but Retro Rest Stop he
Yeah,
does.
Retro Rest Stop he does every day.
Okay, we talked about Jennifer here. You can get a hold of her there. CG says toy collections are quite impressive. Thank you. It's nowhere near done. This is just a small portion of what I have.
Yeah.
I got a lot more work to do in this room.
We're gonna do you're gonna do a more detail, but this is just
Yeah.
the debut of the room.
This is just the debut of the room. Now, Chris,
Sam did actually a nice walkabout
He
of
did.
your room.
so watch his live show from last night, and you'll see the walkabout. Monday Night Football update: Baltimore 17 bucks 10 at the half. Thank you,
Oh.
Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
I'll be putting it on the big screen later on. Brent says if you got together with Poison Ivy, you might start itching. Yes, of course. That's kind of a given.
If he starts itching, I'm gonna know why.
Yeah, we're not going there. CG says thank you for the link. I just subscribed to Jennifer's channel.
Okay, good.
Chris likes the Raiders lamp.
Hey, CG, message Jennifer and let her know that you're friends of the Rats.
And
so,
Sam.
so that she'll know who you are.
I'll let her know too. CG, I'll send her your link too. Okay, I'll text her and let her know. But I think that would be great that you guys. She would love this because she's a My Little Pony nut.
Yeah.
And a Pokemon nut.
She is.
Yeah.
Now, Chris, you like the lamp, okay? Let me show you something here. Touch lamp. Just touch anywhere in the middle. Mood lighting for the room.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'll turn it. I'll turn it off.
Yeah, there you go.
Since these two are like bro lovers here.
Yeah.
We got a bromance going on.
Okay.
You do.
Lamp. Touch lamp. Yeah, it's pretty cool, I know. Lights, please.
Camera.
Camera.
Action.
Whoa. All right. Brent says Sam's the man. If he can't do it, no one can.
Man, Brett, you're a rhyming man tonight.
Yes, he is. Chris says Sam's falling and he can't get up. I know. We pushed the life alert against for Sam. And Brent, liquid manure. They put that on the fields around here, and boy, does it stink. I can relate. I can get that. I understand that.
These boys have been acting like teenagers all weekend.
Oh, if you can't, who can?
Yeah, it's true.
It's crazy.
Chelsea will get you nowhere.
I kind of feel a little left out. Just saying.
What do you mean left out? You were here right in the middle between us last night.
You were just as bad as we were.
Yeah,
Come on now.
yeah.
I was
Yes,
not.
you
were. Yeah, you were. Don't try to BS anybody. We know
Hey,
better.
she's trying to act holier than thou.
I do have video evidence, so don't let her fool you. But hey, you know what? We've been on almost an hour and a half.
An hour and a half.
Hour and a
Oh
half.
my gosh, that's a lot.
So I'm going to say, hey, thanks for tuning in tonight, folks. We greatly appreciate
What
it.
time is it? 10 o'clock?
Quarter to 10.
Quarter of 10.
Quarter to 10.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
All
I
right.
know. So we're going to say goodnight. We're going to wrap things up here. Thank you for tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to Retire Inspired.
Thank you.
You said
We're
it
gonna
right.
put a link to your channel and the comments after he uploads this to YouTube, so
Yes.
everyone can see
Okay.
it. Okay.
Yes. And when you shut down, I'm going to have you make sure it goes on.
Yes, true.
Yes, because I messed it up last week somehow. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing there half the time. I'm better at building shelves.
Yes.
Yes. And they're level.
We really fully enjoyed having you here.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming
Honestly.
up.
It's a blessing for me to know you guys and to call you friends. And I feel like you're more than friends. You are family.
We are family.
And so, we have made a bond and a relationship and friendship that we will carry with us throughout the rest of our lives.
I mean, honestly, I feel that if you would have a problem, you or Carol would have any kind of problem or whatever and needed help, we would get on the
Same here.
next plane and
Same
come
Drive
out here.
right down.
Yeah.
Yep, same here.
What?
Get that up there.
Oh. Yeah, I would seriously do that. I mean, that's how I feel.
Yep.
It's amazing that perfect strangers. We opened our house to perfect stranger. Oh, tell them about what you said about a serial killer. That was funny.
Oh yeah, I said they didn't know that I was. I could have been a serial killer that they let in the house, and then Renee, who thinks she's holier than thou and doesn't cut up like us boys. She says, then there would be 3 of us.
I said, how rare would it be to have 3 serial killers in one house?
Yeah.
And then you kind of looked at me like, oh man.
Now I know why I'm not sleeping in the bedroom.
Oh
But-
man.
So again, thanks a lot, folks. Greatly appreciate it. Here's the thing.
Badlands Bandit is on.
Badlands Bandit is on here.
Oh, hi Badlands.
So thanks for tuning in, Badlands Bandit. Brent, Chris, CG, everybody else who talked and said something. Thank you for tuning in.
How many people were on the whole
I
night?
saw 8 at one point on. So,
Oh wow.
but here's the thing. It's time to go.
Now he has shown you his thing. He brought me down here to show me his thing.
I brought him down here to show my thing. I've got a big thing too. I've got a really big thing.
Don't start. This has been a crazy all weekend with your thing.
I like showing off my thing.
Hey.
You're showing your thing
It's
off.
a big thing. That's why I'm
I was
showing it
playing
off.
with Todd's thing last night.
Hey now.
And Sam brought a little thing. You brought a big thing.
You know, some of us are more gifted than others. I guess. I got a big thing. All right, folks. Y'all take care. Good night. We'll talk to you soon.
God bless.
Tune in, comment below, like, share, and we'll see you next week.
Love y'all.
Bye.
Night all. Bye. I'm going to turn this towards you. You shut it down.